Hi guys. So, maybe I'm a little late, but I have to tell you how much I love mason jars. Right now I'm obsessed. Like I told you, I think I told you the first day of class. I really have no time. I'm working 2 jobs and taking 18 credit hours. I'm trying to find time to do homework in between that time. And then I'm also trying to find time to spend with my fiance and my daughter. Oh, and then I can't forget that I have grocery shopping that I need to do, and there's cleaning, and there's laundry, and oh, did I remember to take out the trash? There's just way too much stuff that needs to be done. Um, yeah, some days I do want to rip out my hair, and yeah, some days I do want to break down and cry uncontrollably at that. But one of the things that I just started doing to help make life a little more manageable is rather, meal prepping. And putting it in mason jars is so convenient and it makes it look so pretty. I eat with my eyes, so if it doesn't look good, I'm not going to touch it. But putting what I make in a mason jar has to go in a specific order. So the end result, it looks pretty, and I don't have leftovers sitting in my fridge collecting mold. So it's a win-win. Again, I still feel like I'm a few years off with the whole mason jar thing, but when I went on to Pinterest to try to get some ideas for as far as what to put in mason jars, and I found tons of pictures and got lots of ideas as far as meals go. But I want to make this as quick as possible, so I'm going to show you what I've made as far as meals go for the week. So the first thing that I made is barbecue tempeh. I'm vegan, so I don't eat any animal products. I don't eat meat, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat eggs, cheese, ice cream, whatever. If it comes from an animal, I'm not touching it. As far as tempeh goes, tempeh, I don't know if you can see, oh, light's bad. But tempeh's on top, it's like darker, I wish you could see it. But it's this darker stuff on top. It's fermented soy, but it's a lot harder and denser compared to tofu. It has more of an earthy flavor compared to tofu, and tofu is very versatile. You can make it taste like whatever you want, but tempeh, not so much. So in my opinion, I think it's better kept savory. As far as the salad goes, I started layering the salad. The bottom of the salad, there's about 4 tablespoons of this Hawaiian dressing that I found at the store. I thought it would complement the salad nicely as far as barbecue goes, because it has pineapple in it, orange, vinegar, I don't know. It sounded really good. And then I threw in some diced red onion and diced red tomato, about 1/4 to 1/2 cup combined of that. I threw in some pineapple chunks. There's one right there. Threw in some pineapple chunks, followed by 1 big carrot. I sliced that up and cut it up, threw it in. And then I threw in about a heaping tablespoon of fresh cilantro, and then a big old handful of arugula, and threw that in there. If you don't know what arugula is, it's a leafy green, but it has like a peppery, spicy flavor. It's really good leafy green if you haven't tried it. If you haven't, I suggest that you try it. And then I bagged up the barbecue tempeh and put it on top and closed the lid. Tempeh was pretty easy to make. When you purchase it, it comes in like this rectangle vacuum sealed type package. You just open it up, take it out, and it's like pretty thick. So all I did, I cubed it up, I threw it in a bowl, and then I added garlic granules, which is a little coarser than garlic powder. I threw in garlic granules, salt, pepper, and barbecue sauce, mixed that all together so it was well coated. And then I took a saute pan, sprayed some cooking oil spray on it, threw in the tempeh, and then flipped it every 1 to 2 minutes so it was evenly cooked. Let it cool down, threw it in the bag, and that was that. When I was figuring out the best way to do the layering of salads, I had read that all proteins should go in the middle of the salad, but honestly, I find it better to bag it up on top and keep it completely separate from the rest of the food until I'm ready to eat it. I think it keeps it a bit fresher, and it doesn't get wet, which won't make the tempeh soggy until I'm ready to mix it in with the rest of the salad, which makes me happy. And then when I'm ready to eat it, I just dump it in a decent sized bowl, throw in the tempeh, and then I mix it all together. The other meal that I made is kind of like a minestrone. Oh, sorry about the light. I'm trying to make my big old head block this because lighting's bad in my apartment. So I had some leftover food from previous salads that I needed to use up, so I'm calling this my leftover soup. I put in one, it's called not chicken bouillon cube, sliced up, and it's called not bouillon, or not chicken rather, because it's all of seasonings that you would use to make chicken taste good, but there's no chicken, so hence the name, not chicken bouillon. But I put that in, and I sliced up the bouillon cube so when the water hits it, it can break up and dissolve better. And then I used the remainder of the diced red onion from the barbecue tempeh salad, which is about 1 tablespoon, so I threw that in there. Then I took some cannellini beans and some diced tomatoes. I mixed them up with some salt and pepper, and then I threw those in. I don't know if you can see? Yeah, you can see them. And then I had some leftover veggies from a previous salad I had made last week, and put those in. And that had carrots, celery, broccoli, and cauliflower. And then finally I topped it off with some macaroni pasta, and just so you are aware, I cooked the pasta beforehand, rinsed it, and then let it cool before I added it to the jar. With soups, it's good to make sure that your veggies are really tiny, because when you add the water, it's not going to cook the veggies, it'll just warm them up. But if they're cut fine enough, the water should soften them some. I don't really mind the crunch when I'm eating the soup. Also make sure to let the mason jar sit out at room temperature before adding hot water to it. And when I'm talking hot water, I'm talking water that you've heated to make tea, not hot water from the spigot. And yes, I did just say spigot. When I'm ready to eat this, I'll just take the hot water and pour it in the mason jar until everything is covered. So I'll probably fill it up to here right before the lip. And then I'll shake it up so the veggies get all mixed up, and then to help the bouillon cube break up, and then let it sit for about 5 minutes or so. And then once that's done, I'll eat it. Well, that was fun. Thanks for letting me share my newfound obsession with you. If you think mason jars are stupid, which I originally thought because my sister, she does this stuff, but that's a whole other story. Hopefully you got inspired to make something yummy, or even you might get out of your comfort zone and try something that's vegan, like some tempeh. So thanks. See you soon.